So welcome to part 3 from Harris. We've got a windy incoming sunset. At the moment we're still a little bit in shock that we came to Harris for the week to do some photography, to take in the beautiful sights and hopefully capture it with the camera. And earlier today we was at Luskintyre, washed the tripods of the salt water and sand with the tap just at the little public toilets there. Left the said tripods at the back of the camper van to dry off and drove off without them. 7 hours later, thankfully, we have them back. So some kind person, if you're watching this video, some kind person noticed them and took them to a nearby house. We drove down, a couple of little people there still camping told us that they'd taken them to this nearby house, and lo and behold, here they are. So that sort of just happened within the last half hour, so we're still a bit panic stricken. So I'm hoping to calm things down a little bit now and just enjoy some photography with the tripod. We're going to have to be very careful here because the tide's coming in quite strong. The waves just actually come right up the beach here unexpectedly. So again, it's a well-known little beach, this, but it's our first time coming to photograph it, so hopefully we'll get some nice shots. A little bit of mood, we just need a little bit of light, but these waves, oh, they're insane. What we're hoping is exactly that. They're going to come around these rocks, wash back out, we get some nice movement, some nice textures as they're doing that with the tripod, the camera on the tripod, taking some images. Oh, and Max's camera on the tripod as well. Thank you if you're watching. So I'm being a bit apprehensive at the moment and standing quite a bit further back. I actually want to be nearer, but as those waves come in, they're just probably going to knock me off my feet. The sand is quite unstable just underneath. Here we go, hopefully this will come up nice. Yeah, it's not really what I'm looking for, but wow, we've got a big wave coming in now. Oh, I can feel myself moving. Wow. Crazy. So what we need is some gentler waves, maybe. But I just need to get this composition right. I'm not happy at the moment. I might just take a little bit of time just to work this out, because we're going to be on for some nice shots here. If we can get a good composition on this one. Probably need to be a bit lower, but I just think these waves are probably going to be a bit too strong, but we'll see how we get on. Woo! Just wait for it to go out. Yeah, so at the moment I'm not really happy with the composition that I've got, and that's mainly because I'm very nervous about these waves, rightly so. So there's been a couple of times where it's come right in and the sand just moves under your feet. Even though you're digging your camera in as far as it'll go. Wow, look at that. Crazy. Even though you're digging your tripod in as far as it'll go, the water just moves the sand. So it's really difficult to try and frame a shot up, because what I wanted to do was try and get as close to these rocks here as I could. Of course I can zoom in a little bit, but I don't know, it's just at the moment I'm not entirely happy with the composition. We've got a nice, just very slight band of orangey light just on the horizon with some real moody clouds just above. And it is beautiful, you know. You can't say you can grumble on any level. It's just really working a bit harder but being safe at the same time. So what I'm doing is just waiting for the waves to go out and trying to time it with a wave coming in so that we get the streak of the water going out with a great big wave coming in. And it's a bit hit and miss. I've got some nice ones. Yeah, ooh. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, this is going to be a big wave. So this video is probably going to be a bit chaotic, which probably mirrors the evening that we've had with the old tripod situation. I think I probably need to be a bit lower, but I'm on f16 only really because I'm not using any filters at the moment, so I've not got a 3-stop in or a 6-stop, so I put it to f16, ISO 100, and that's giving me that quarter of a second on my shutter that I really love. Wowee. I'm just getting a little bit of blowout in that top corner, so I'm just going to adjust that composition slightly just to get rid of that. This is insane, absolutely crazy. Here we go. Oh, put some shots up for you, let you have a look. Like I say, I'm not entirely happy. I might have a look at some vertical shots and try and include a bit more of this foreground. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Quickly try and put the tripod back down level. Try and get that as it's coming out. Oh, wow. I think we need to move.
If you're enjoying the video and the images, please consider subscribing and tapping the notification bell for future videos. Thank you.
So yeah, it's proving difficult. I think in hindsight it would have been better to have come to this beach maybe either tomorrow or the night after, when potentially the high tide is later, giving us that bit of a gap in between these waves sort of coming in and the sunset. I mean, looking out across, there's nothing spectacular going to happen with the sunset anyway, because that gap that we did have has now gone. So we've got this bank of cloud on the horizon. So it's a shame. We've enjoyed this little spot anyway. We've sort of been across over that side where the waves are just smashing in all the way up Bud's wellies and into her socks. We've been over there, I've tried some different compositions, and it is proving a bit difficult. I've just reviewed some of the images, and some of them are all right, but not what I wanted. But that's the way it goes sometimes. What I'm just focusing on now is this little bit of a scene here. Whoa! So just isolated a group of rocks really. I'm just going to check my level there. So I've just isolated a group of rocks and just waiting on those waves coming over. We've got, I think it's Tarnasay over in the background. And it's alright, nothing spectacular. So the waves are coming right in. They just get, every now and then you get a rogue wave. Yeah, they're not bad. We'll put a mixture of all these images up for you. I've still got that 1/4 of a second and I'm debating whether to change things up a little bit and maybe try some long exposures with the waves here and just see what effect that's going to give us. We've nothing to lose because the whoa, the sunset's not going to happen, so we might as well play around a little bit and see what we can get. So yeah, pop these shots up and we'll experiment.
We hope you've enjoyed the images. We had a fantastic night. If you've got a favourite image from this week's video, let us know in the comments.
Crazy, absolutely crazy conditions there. Really struggled with that tonight. When we pulled up I thought, oh, we're going to be in here, it's going to be amazing. You could see the waves coming in, that gap on the horizon. It's not worked out, but we still enjoyed it. Enjoyed sort of chasing away from the waves as opposed to chasing the waves tonight, but I think we will come back. It's
a great spot.
It is. It's only 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes away from where we're staying.
Yeah.
So there's just to my right, there's another group of rocks that I don't know, might have been better, but you just don't know. The waves are just coming in that strong. I've now got water over my wellies as well, and like I say, with the conditions, I think it's probably not worth it. So, as enjoyable as it's been and as beautiful it is,
yeah, absolutely.
sometimes you've just got to know when to say
enough.
Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed the images.
We're out tomorrow. We'll be out again tomorrow.
We'll be out and about again tomorrow with the tripods. Close call. I've never felt as sick.
She nearly cried. I've never driven so fast. Got there in 7.5 minutes. It normally takes us 23. But hey ho, never mind.
Yeah, it was a bit of a packing the van moment and realising, wasn't it, that the tripods weren't there. So thank you again if you're watching to that very kind person. But we'll stop waffling. We'll see you next week. Take care. Adios. Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Enjoyed that.
Yeah. Come back again though to this one.
Yeah. Ready?
Yep. Board your bloody tripod.
I'll leave it there. Come on, Jesus.